In the end of his life, when Solomon had wasted everything, and he was a tired and foolish old king and had just ruined his son Rehoboam, look what followed. He came to his senses and he remembered God. He said, God, I'm sorry, can I come back? And I'd be willing just to sweep floors. Does God take people back that way? Or does he take them completely back? How about the prodigal son? Did he come back as a servant or come back fully reinstated? So God took Solomon back. How fully did he take him back? Well, Solomon says, can I do anything to help others not do what I've done? And God says, yes, you can write me a book. And Solomon says, but only holy men of God moved by the Holy Spirit write books in the Bible. And God said, that's right, I want you to write a book. And Solomon said, I can't understand that. Me, a holy man of God? Yes, please write Ecclesiastes for me. Isn't it stunning that a man who wasted so much is listed among the holy men of God who wrote yet another book in the Bible? Once again, I'm glad God is in charge, because when somebody disgraces himself in our church, from then on, he's a back pew man, isn't he? We don't let him up front very much. God puts them up front and even asks them to write more of the Bible. Now, what about that? Are we too hard? Of course, remember Samuel, he took a sword and hewed King Agag in pieces before the Lord, but did he do the right thing for sure? Well, what about Samson? He wasted what could have been a most influential life. Look how much of it he wasted. And in the end, when he was blind and captured, he came to his senses. And of course, his final contribution was to kill, 3,000 of the heathen in the collapse of that temple. What an ending to one's life. Would you like to end that way? And yet, if you want to know how Samson rates in heaven's records, read Hebrews 11. He's a hero of faith. It's incredible, isn't it? You notice, as we might argue about details, there's only one thing that comes through clearly all the time, that God is incredibly trustworthy. I mean, he's incredibly generous, isn't he? That is, if you can handle all the mentions of wrath and the stoning of Achan and so on. Is that a contradiction in our God? Or does it all fit in together?